Kaczynski is doing it totally pro se, and what happens, which means he doesn't have an attorney, and so what he does is he writes stuff, and then he gets help from the court, an additional advantage. So if you go in there broke enough and doing it on your own, and you're sharp enough, you can make progress, which is the way Ron has done it. Otherwise, you're looking at, I would put it in the hundreds of thousands of dollar category to fight up to the Supreme Court, easily 100,000.
Yeah, I think Mr. Bronfman probably spent millions.
Okay, yeah, so it's not something a lot of us could afford to do individually. That's why I like to sue the Catholic Church and let them pay for it.
All right, fantastic. Thank you for attending.
Don't move yet, please. What we need people to do is help us to clear an area in the center. And anyone who wants to stick around, we're going to have maybe 10 minutes of a ceremony here. What we've got here, these are hemp wax and hemp wick candles, and we've got the elements of the four classical elements: earth, water, fire, and air. The air, of course, we all breathe around ourselves. What we had originally thought was we could share air in different ways, but the hotel is not very friendly to that idea of what we had in mind. So we've got another way that we are going to make it available to people as a sacrament. And again, so we have representations of the different elements and also representations of different religions. We've got the chillum, that's a Hindu chillum. We have an African chillum. We have a Bible, and other people I'm sure have things up there. We have crystals and so forth to go with as well. Now, fortunately for us, we have someone who's going to start us off, and that is Judy Osborne, who wrote the book Green Gold.
Co-author, Green Gold, The Tree of Life, Marijuana in Magic and Religion.
Okay, now we're probably not going to use the microphone. I just want to use that to make sure we all heard me to get around here, okay? So from here on out, it's going to be acoustical.
Chris brought up that priests have been hiding from us for many, many years these initiatory rites whereby they keep unto themselves our access to the divine. This started about 600 years before our common era, when political priests took for themselves selfishly what we, our ancestors, universally throughout this world experienced as divine intoxication, our direct experience of the divine. William James wrote in a book titled The Varieties of Religious Experience about these things. The initiatory agent that helped all of us, and what we, even though we didn't know it when we started using cannabis sacramentally, we were following the footsteps of our ancestors that has been hidden from us for all these thousands of years. Cannabis went by many names in the old world: canubo, cana, cannabossum, aromatic cane, sweet cane, cannabis, cannabis. The Greeks called getting high cannabisium, smoking cannabis, cannabisium. Around 300 years before our common era, the first Greek translation of the Bible mistranslated some of these words and turned sweet cane. They thought, well, sugar cane, that doesn't work, must be calamus. So when you read the Bible, also look for calamus, where that was. It's a common herb that grows, a root that grows in the marshes around Mesopotamia and many other parts of the world, but it didn't have high value. And if you read it as a very common root, then why was God disappointed that you didn't bring me expensive calamus from India? Wait a minute. And indeed, King Solomon and his friend, King Hiram, they went to India and they brought back magic and wisdom. And part of the magic and the wisdom they brought back was in the form of potent hashish, the charas that came up the boats of the old world. The sweet cane came overland, and is also known in the Bible as incense, God's holy anointing oil. As the rabbi said, yes, it was certainly, cannabis was a major ingredient in God's holy oil and in the incense, but nowhere does the Bible talk about getting high. No, they called it talking to God. And Aaron was commanded to keep the holy Ark of the Covenant, to go in and breathe the incense many times a day and have somebody always in there breathing the holy cannabis oil and incense, so that when God had a message for humanity, that we would be ready to hear that message.
so happy we alive. We together can survive. Stop the bullshit, stop the lies. And now's the time to legalize. Tell me, brother, tell me true. What the hell we gonna do? Remember the days we saw purple haze. 1 and 1 is 3. Hey, hey, baby, what you do to me? We so happy, we alive. We together can survive. Mother Nature, heaven sent, don't belong to government. Hey there, sister, what's the plan? Do you really understand? Remember the days we saw purple haze. 1 and 1 is 3. Hey, hey, baby, what you do to me? We so happy, we alive. We together can survive. Stop the bullshit, stop the lies. Now's the time to legalize. Half the world up in smoke. Where on earth can we take the tug? Remember the days we saw purple haze. 1 and 1 is 3. Hey, hey, baby, what you do to me? Human nature, full and free, modifies reality. Open up, inner flower, peace and love, inner power. Open up, inner flower, peace and love, inner power. Remember the days we saw purple haze. 1 and 1 is 3. Hey, hey, baby, what you do to me?